So I'm building an escape pod set in my basement.
Oh God. Oh God.
I have a whole TikTok series about it, so go check that out. We have some other videos. I'll throw those in throughout this video. Super cool. We're building it because we're doing a web series in here about two strangers who get stuck on an escape pod and get thrown through space, and they're trying to get back to Earth. Super fun, super cool. It's like Gilligan's Island meets New Girl. So we're starting our first phase of production this Saturday. And as you can tell, everything is a mess. So we're gonna clean it up today, and then we're gonna do some other things. Here's my list. All right, this is my list of things to do by Saturday. And this list will get longer, but right now it's only this long. So we're gonna try and take some stuff off of this list. So come on, let's go together. I'm gonna work on just cleaning up the escape pod first, because there's a bunch of stuff everywhere. I think we're gonna be filming Escape Pod. I haven't decided yet. So we're gonna do tests later this week. And I don't know if, I don't know what it's gonna look like, but these are my favorite lenses. They're Laowa nanomorph lenses. They're anamorphic lenses, but small. They're amazing.
What does anamorphic mean?
Makes it wide. So it goes from like this to this. This is gonna be the puppet I've been working on. It's pretty cool. He's not broken. There you go. Every good show needs a puppet. For years and years, I've been too lazy to take this 10-pound sandbag and empty it into a real sandbag. So I've just been clamping it, and it doesn't work. So now it's time to make a mess. Okay, that was step one. I got a little overconfident. This is a bad idea. But I don't know what else I could do. Oh God. Oh God. Oh no. Oh no. Branded mask, baby. Yeah, one good sandbag. All right, I'm gonna be vacuuming. All done. All right, I guess we could do a tour of the escape pod. I could turn it all on, and then we do that. Because what have I gotten accomplished? Let's look. There you go. Clean the escape pod. Done. Clean basement. Done. 3D, put up black curtains where needed. Pretty much done. Make some promo TikToks. We're gonna leave that one on there, but done. All right, so now we're gonna 3D scan the escape pod, I guess. You might be asking, Sam, how many laptops is too many laptops? Shut up. You can see the secrets of Escape Pod. So the whole mainframe of Escape Pod is back here. Everything is powered back here. And then do that. right, do that. Do that. Wow. Escape pod. I have to do a 3D scan of the set while it is in its perfect form. But there's nothing that's gonna change. Because as the series goes on, it's gonna change a little bit. So I need to get it now as a base. So I'm gonna be using one of my favorite apps called Polycam. So it uses LiDAR to scan a room. And that's what I'm gonna do now. So I wanna get a high quality scan of this area so I can use it for all future use. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit record and just get to work. All right, when we are almost done, then when you're done, you hit stop. And look, it looks pretty good. So that's gonna take about 7 minutes. So I'm just gonna set my phone down and then I'll give you guys a tour. So over here, we have our cryo sleep pod where the problem in the show is that there is only one cryo sleep pod available and 2 people stuck on the spaceship. So this series is about them figuring out who is going to get to use the cryo sleep pod, or are they going to use it? We have a very cool standard spaceship sliding door that we will have a PA operate, so you don't have to move it like that. But I really like how this came out. A lot of nice fine details on it. A lot of like fun texture. I may go over it in the next day or 2 with some black paint. Not sure. Don't know what I want to do. But I built the shape of this door out of old school projects from college. I went into graphic design, and these were some of my old foam core boards that I just shaped into the shape of a sci-fi door, which I love. Back here, this is actually, that's a door. So behind here, we have our whole like setup, which I think we shot a little bit of earlier. So this behind here is the main control for this whole escape pod. It's what controls the screens over there and here. But we have some greebles that I've put up here. Some artwork that we found at a thrift store that I just thought screamed escape pod. Some meatball makers, obviously. And then we have our control panel, which is all sourced from garbage, mostly sourced from garbage. These are old refrigerator doors that broke that I tried to sell and couldn't. So I ended up using these as the main like control panel for the escape pod. And just some stuff that I found at Goodwill. I won an auction of old airplane parts, and that's what these are. And everything on here is magnetic, so it can all be moved around. I thought the magnets and having it be able to be moved around would make it feel very sci-fi. So that's why we did that. Disco ball for party time. And this is a Montessori baby board for babies to play with. And I thought, good as new. And that's the perk of having everything be magnetic or suction cups. But this is just a Montessori baby board, and who better to use a Montessori baby board than my actors? This is our stool. It's a little low, but I like it that way because it's a comedy, the whole thing. And I thought it would be really funny for them to have to be like, and be so low down and have a lot less like power in the seat. And so whenever they need to use, actually use the control panel, they're just giving up some of their power automatically, which I think is very fun as a director. Over here, this can put up anything. So this is where some of our like guest stars will come in. They may also come up on the console as a hologram out of here. Here, this is my favorite part of the spaceship, I think, and it's our old bus seats that came out of an old bus. I love them so much. I got them on Facebook Marketplace for a steal. We have our side porthole, which I love. It is very fun, and it's synced. It can sync perfectly with our main screens, with our main window. So I love the way it looks. And we have our cubby, a little cubby made out of a paint tray and an old kitchen cabinet. And then the part that I love so much, I think it really makes the set, is this like slanted ceiling here, made from our old kitchen cabinet doors that we weren't using anymore. We were gonna throw them out. And I was like, I think it's the perfect length to do an angled ceiling. So we did that. I love it. All of this stuff is just junk that I've had lying around the house for years, waiting for this project. So I have been collecting this garbage for a long time, and now my wife is happy. I don't have to collect garbage anymore. If you have any questions about the set, I'd love to do a more in-depth tour. Leave a comment down below.
It's really rewarding, this project. I haven't been able to film anything for a couple of years, and at least not on this scale. And we've just been in pre-production hell for the past several years on this, and I'm just so excited to be able to get to the point where I am actually getting stuff done. It's surreal seeing the escape pod and seeing the progress that we've made on everything, and seeing all of the different props and the set that we made, and seeing the response from, you know, my friends who have read it, and the crew who've gotten involved with it, who just love it. And I'm just really happy with my work, and I think it's really important to be happy with your work. I've gotten to the point where I'm thrilled to be able to do Escape Pod, and now to share it with you. We're going to be doing a pretty big BTS campaign. We have a dedicated BTS person who's on set every time we shoot. So we want this to be something to share with you. So in the comments below, let me know what you want to see, whether that's in BTS videos or like additional content that you want to see with Escape Pod. Let me know, because I want this to be super collaborative with us on the crew and with you at home. It's Sunday. We did it. Episode 1 and episode 2 of Escape Pod are in the can. And excuse me if I look disheveled, because yesterday was a whirlwind. It went awesome. I'm super happy for all the cast and the crew dedicating their times to this. It's just surreal to get to see your project, your work getting acted out. Having people, you know, work hard on a project with you is just, there's nothing like it. So subscribe. We're going to be posting Escape Pod hopefully by January, episode 1 and episode 2. We have some fun stuff planned, some behind the scenes stuff. Make sure you're subscribed to come along on this journey with us, and let us know what you want to see. We'll make videos for you. Well, I'm Sam Hausman, director of Escape Pod, with This Is a Film About Something Productions. And I am so excited to go on this journey with you. We'll see you in the next video.